welcome back to my channel. I am really excited to be filming this video for you today because it is going to be going over my top 5 most used pieces. These aren't necessarily my absolute favorite pieces. They're not my forever pieces that I would for sure never get rid of, but my most used workhorse pieces, and I have been using solidly for the majority of this entire year. And some of my other pieces in my collection have kind of been put on the back burner because I got these, started using them, and I just haven't stopped. So I wanted to share with you what I actually use day to day, not just what's, oh, this one is classic and popular, so I just have to add that and that'll sit in the corner of my collection. No, these are the ones I'm using every day. So let's get started. Now, my most favorite and most used bag is going to be my Chanel Reissue in the 226 or medium size in the sheepskin chevron with So Black hardware. I am loving this one, and I have been using this one nonstop, mostly because of the size. It is huge inside. Like, it holds so much, everything I need. I don't have to take things out and forgo some items that I might need. It holds all of my day-to-day essentials, sunglasses in a case. It can hold an iPad, everything that I would need to take with me, even on special occasion types for travel or anything like that last minute. It's So Black, so it goes with literally everything. And the sheepskin is a little bit more durable than lambskin, so it is hardy, hard wearing. And this is just the perfect piece, and I am loving it. I'm obsessing over this one. It's also great because the reissue, I know it's been a little bit of contention with people like,
I wouldn't spend this much money if I didn't have the CC logo.
I like this option because I don't have to feel like people are looking at me, judging me like,
oh, why is she bringing a Chanel bag here? Walmart's no place for a Chanel bag. Aldi's no place for a Chanel bag.
Yes, I shop at those places, and I still love my Chanel, so I'm going to bring it there. And I know I shouldn't care what people think, but I just love this style. I love the classicness of it and the more subtle option. It's also great for the workplace because you're not super flashy and showing off. So this is my #1 most used bag. My #2 most used bag, also a Chanel bag in black. This is the boy bag in the new medium size, calfskin leather, quilted, and ruthenium hardware. Again, I love this one because it is on the more casual side. It's the ruthenium and it is a boy bag, so nice, more casual vibes. It's the new medium size, so it holds a ton. My old medium, although I love it, it doesn't hold all of my day-to-day essentials plus sunglass case, which is what I need a lot of the time. This also holds my mini iPad. Yes, I'm a millennial, so I'm always on my phone and my iPads, but no, it's really if I'm like going over visiting friends or things like that and we want to look something up real quick, it's just so much easier to do on the iPad. So I'm not carrying my iPad with me when I'm going shopping every day, but the fact that I don't have to take all of my items out and switch them into a larger bag, I can just throw it in an already large enough bag, but still not super large for day to day. That's why this one is perfect. It holds everything I need and then some. It's black, silver, goes with everything, and the material is carefree. So I have been caught in a torrential downpour in this, and you would not know. It still looks pristine, so it holds up against water, and it's just a great workhorse of a bag. #3 on my list is my Louis Vuitton Speedy 25 bandolier. It has to have the bandolier strap, otherwise it would probably be at the very, very bottom of my list if I had even purchased it at all. Now, I couldn't decide between the 25 or my Speedy bandolier 30 in the Damier Ebene. I do love both of these bags for kind of different reasons. I went with this one because with the smaller size, it is better for day to day, and the strap is a little bit more comfortable. My Damier Ebene Speedy, I love for travel because it is a little bit more carefree, but I am using a bag day to day more than I'm traveling. So that's why I went ahead and went with this one. I didn't necessarily pick this one for my top 5 because of the monogram print, but since this strap is a little bit more comfortable and it is a smaller compact size but still holds everything I need, this one won the #3 spot. #4 on the other end of the spectrum is my Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM. No, I do not use this as an everyday bag, and I do have my MM size in the Damier Ebene for my everyday. This was another one that was really tough to decide between the two, but I really don't use my large tote bag, even in the MM size, as an everyday bag very much anymore. Ever since I got this one has kind of replaced it, and I only use this one if I am either traveling or if I am going to visit family like overnight, or even if I'm going to visit my parents for the evening and I'm bringing my dogs and all their food and their toys and everything like that, I just throw everything in here. So I've actually gotten a lot more use out of this GM size than my MM size. And even now I have stuff in this because I recently used this one for a trip. But what's nice with this, if I only had one, I could always cinch in the sides of this and have a smaller everyday bag. I just don't really use totes for everyday. This would be okay as a work bag, but I have a different bag for work. But overall, this is definitely my number 4 pick of most used bags. And for number 5 of my most used bag, it might be kind of contradictory for what I said of the previous bags where I needed a lot more space and room, but I really love this little guy because when I don't need a lot of space, he comes out to play. I can fit my phone, all of my little essentials in here, so lipstick or lip gloss, all of my cards, even a card holder, anything like that I can just pop in here. So this is really good for evening or even quick day-to-day errands if I don't really need to bring a lot. This one I actually use a lot for travel within the US. So if I'm going to a big city and I'm just like popping around checking out the sites and stuff, I don't want to carry a lot of stuff with me on my shoulder. So I just pop this little guy on and I am good to go. What I really like about this though is if I do need to bring a larger bag, I can actually fit this in my new medium boy bag. So I can bring both bags for the size of one. And this is also perfect for evenings. Now I do have one more. I'm not considering this cheating because it's not a handbag, but it is my Keep All 50. I have been using this so much. I've actually been traveling a lot recently. So I'm going to put this in the most used pieces or travel category, if you will, whatever. But I have been loving this. It is a perfect size. I carry it on with all of my flights, or even if I do road trips, which I've been traveling a ton for work. So this is a perfect travel piece. I would highly recommend getting one of these. It just elevates your style and adds a little bit of luxury to your travel time. And the size 50 here even fits under the seat in front of you if you're on a plane. So if you have any issues with that, or if you need to get access to your items during the flight, you can just keep it under the seat and there you go. So that does it for my top 5 most used bags plus a 6th bonus travel piece. I hope you enjoyed this video and let me know in the comments down below what your top 5 most used bags are. I'd love to hear just to get some additional suggestions. Maybe you have a bag that I've never tried and I would end up loving it as well. If you like this video and you want to see more like them, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, thanks for stopping by.